Hello, hello, hello. I hope that you are enjoying holidays, and I realized that this will actually be the very last video in this year, so I want to end it with something that I enjoy doing the most, and that is building some tarantula houses. So let's go! We interrupt this regularly scheduled program with one important announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Erika. She's my daughter, and even though I recorded this video earlier in advance, I still wanted to show her. So yeah, just a second. And the baby is gone. And before we go to the regular video, just one more thing. In order to celebrate her coming to this world, and also tomorrow it is my birthday, so in order to celebrate both of those things, on the web shop with every order of calendar, centipede shirt and cappuccino shirt, you will get extra all three of these stickers, and the Dark Den logo sticker will be signatured by me. So yeah, you have time until next year. I mean, until the end of this year. It also applies to the orders that I still didn't ship out. So yeah, if you already ordered the calendar and I didn't ship it out, I will also include the stickers. Back to the video. As you can see here on the table, I already prepared everything. I prepared empty enclosures, and also I prepared the tarantulas that we will be rehousing today, but I actually lied because inside of this enclosure we have the Huntsman spider, you know, the one that are kinda super bolty and quite, let's just say that they can bolt away and escape quite easily if you are not super careful. So we will be rehousing that one and 1, 2, 3, 4 tarantulas in total. Yeah, so 5 animals. They will be Ephebopus rufescens, Phormictopus dominican purple, Thrixopelma pruriens, and also I have one unfortunate update in regards to that one, and the last one will be Poecilotheria smithi, because on this shelf I only want to have pokies, at least in the arboreal enclosures. I cannot really put them in terrestrial enclosures unless they are kind of small, but I want to fill this wall with exclusively pokies, and so far only this enclosure that contains Damon diadema and this one with Tapinauhenius violaceus. They are the only arboreal enclosures that aren't the ones with the pokies. So today we will move this one and fill it up with this Poecilotheria smithi. Yeah, so basically all arboreal enclosures here will contain pokies, except that one with Tapinauhenius. But the one unfortunate thing, as you know, this Poecilotheria tigrina is a mature male, so he will soon go together with, I have another mature male of Poecilotheria, which one is it? Vittata. I also have Poecilotheria vittata juvenile male, and he will go together with that Tigrina reselli to my friend, and hopefully with time that will provide us with some pokey slings from them. But that is a long way from now. First we need to deal with this Huntsman spider. Let's check where it is and let's see what is his general mood. I think that he is behind this corkbark. Yeah, you see him? He's right there ready to bolt, and this time this male is not in a pre-molt like the one that I rehoused last time, so I will need to be careful. Now, to build an enclosure for him, a new house. His setup will be without live plants, while for Pokey I'm gonna add some, got them prepared right here, and also I will put them in Thrixopelma's enclosure. So we go substrate, more substrate, and more substrate. Is that enough? One more. This. Yeah, so now I can form a heel on this side and then squeeze the cork bark like this. Also, I like to add more substrate in the actual cork bark tunnel to increase the stability, and it also gives some material for tarantulas, but since inside I will have a Huntsman spider, that won't be much use because they don't really build anything from the substrate and web like tarantulas, like some tarantulas. A really important scent for the texture, like this, you see. And also I need a leaf litter, of course. Must not forget about leaves. They are super important. What? I just realized that this microphone is not working, right? Oh no! I had to use this one, right? What about now? Yeah, now it works. God damn! Well, hopefully the other microphone that I have on the camera was good enough. The sound from that microphone was hopefully good enough. Keep in mind that that microphone is what I used in previous Dark Den, so that was actually the old sound quality that we had in previous Dark Den and all the older videos. Hopefully it worked out, but as I was saying, this is the basic arboreal enclosure. You see, I added some twigs just to make it a little bit fun or dynamic, I don't know. So now I'm gonna bring the enclosure of Huntsman spider, secure it here, and let's go. I will use the same tactic I used in last rehouse video, where I took gently his cork bark and just put that inside of the new enclosure. Oh, now great, that went really smooth. The question is, do I want to poke him with tweezer in order to move him from that cork bark? Yeah, let's make it fun and challenging. Please don't freak out too much. Whoa. He went for the tweezers. What? At first he thought that is some food. Where did you go, buddy? Oh, check his position. Pretty sweet, right? Go in your new cork bark. Ooh. Oh, you see how fast they are? They are super fast, so I'm just gonna take this and quickly. Nice. If there wasn't anything on top of the enclosure, the spider would be who knows where. I'm gonna put it on the shelf and we will continue. Also, I'm gonna move this enclosure because I will need the empty spot. Now let's move Thrixopelma, and for her we are going to reuse this enclosure. All I need to do is remove old cork barks, add more fresh substrate inside. There is really no reason not to reuse the old substrate because Huntsman spiders don't really web or anything, so the substrate is more or less intact. I want cork bark to go deep in the substrate. Yeah, that is perfect. Also a bit more behind, like that. Great, now live plant. These 3 branches will be enough. Trying not to break the roots, they are really delicate. There we go. It will look better once plants lift themselves up. Yeah, currently they are like... Oof, I didn't really plant this one, whoops. Easier to do it without camera in my hand. Some water. Sand for the texture, of course, and a leaf litter. That is a Russian leaf litter, a leaf litter. Also I added this branch for good measure, and the enclosure is ready for the tarantula. But is tarantula ready for the enclosure? That's the question. But judging how little empty space she got in this enclosure, I'm pretty sure that she is down for that. The species name is Dominican purple, but honestly I don't really see the purple coloration, maybe once they are a bit bigger. So how can I... Maybe she will go out of the enclosure on her own. Yeah, look. She is super eager for new enclosure. Or not. Come on, little girl, don't make me poke you too much. Ooh, she got spirit, I can tell. One there, those are my fingers. And yeah, that is your plant. Your very own live plant, isn't that exciting? So where are you exactly hiding the purple coloration? Tell me that. Oh, at least there is purple under the leaves. This is so convenient, I didn't even realize. You are one lucky Dominican purple tarantula, that is all that I can say. Yeah, wiggle those spinnerets and stretch, definitely stretch as much as you want. It is so lovely to see a tarantula in spacious enclosure. Even though it is not really functional as smaller enclosure, I still love to provide them to my tarantulas. Honestly, in the future I'm hoping to have a bit less tarantulas than I have now, but to have only glass enclosures for them and spacious glass enclosures that are all decorated nicely. That is my end goal, I don't know. That sounds like a nice goal, right? And when you think about it, a lot of tarantulas will with time grow and mature, but naturally a lot of those tarantulas will be males, and you know, males don't live long, so therefore with time I will have less and less tarantulas. So that should turn out nicely. Now, who is next? I think that I will deal with Ephebopus rufescens. I don't know why that is so hard for me to remember. And for that one, the enclosure setup is much simpler. I just fill the enclosure with the substrate, and you see a lot of substrate. This is maybe even too much. Yeah, too much substrate. This is now good. And then what we do, in one corner, we just make a starter burrow. Just like that. Then it is ready for the tarantula. It is actually one sweet looking tarantula. Maybe if I zoom in a bit. Yeah, you see the booty. And then if I bring more light. Oh yeah, you see some sweet coloration right there. Now for this I will need a little bit of luck. Just a little bit. I'm hoping that she will just bolt in the pre-made burrow. Ooh, stay there, please, so we can check you out. Look how gorgeous she looks, right? Such a gorgeous tarantula. I don't really know how big she grows, but as sling, she's so gorgeous. Oh, slow stroll, thank you for that. This is perfect shot. Perfect! It was worth the risk. Now closing it off, and we are done with that. Great! Now let's deal with Thrixopelma. Heck yeah! She will only get plastic box because I'm saying she. That's wrong. It is he. And look how small this mature male is. I mean, what? Yeah, this is already a mature tarantula, a mature male. Down there you can see his molt. And yeah, this is as big as he's going to get. I'm not really sure how big this species grows in general, but I don't know, Thrixopelma, I thought that they are a bit bigger, even though I'm not really sure on what was that my belief based on, but yeah. I would definitely like to handle him first before I put him in the new enclosure. That is of course if he is not, I wanted to say if he is not bitey, but this is a threat posture, you see? And you can clearly see his bulbs and hooks. He got everything. You see, that is a hook, and this on the pedipalp, that is a bulb. But why so angry, my man? I am hoping that that is only a bluff. Yeah, it seems it was a bluff. There we go, one pretty small male on my hand. Just gently strolling, you see, all bluff. Told you, it was all just a bluff. But you see, his coloration is actually pretty sweet. Do you want to pose for Instagram picture, my man? Yeah, of course. That is a sweet picture, you see? Okay, time to end your adventure. In your enclosure you go. Boop, boop. Enjoy your stay. And we are ready for the last tarantula. The pokey, yeah! I want to set this enclosure super fast because I want to check out the tarantula up close. I mean outside on the open. Unless she just ran straight for the cork bark. That would be kinda unfortunate. I want to put this more up. So I will add more substrate in the middle. And now... okay, slightly better. Not as tall as I wanted, but whatever. Now comes the plants. Kinda. Hoping sand for the texture will fix this a bit. And the leaf litter. Springy boys to help with humidity. And I would call it a day. Time for the pokey. And she is behind the cork bark. You see, you won't need this. Maybe we can just do it like this. Yeah, you don't really need to freak out, you can just... No. She's looking where to hide, no. Oh, but her color is so nice. She kinda looks like young Poecilotheria regalis, but I can clearly see the difference. She got more yellowish tint on herself. And I don't mean like yellow on the underside of the legs, but just her general tint is kinda yellowish. I don't know if that is visible on the camera. After you've seen a lot of pokies, you start noticing stuff like that. I don't know. I'm hoping that you can also see that. But here we can have a really close-up look, a really good look of her. even though she's not fully spread, she's just squeezed in that corner. Maybe I can get her to go on the background. Unless she completely freaks out. Okay, there we go, but just a little bit higher, please. Yes, yes. Oh, oh no. It seems that won't happen. At least she didn't escape or anything. Well, I think that we are done with this. Let me put her on the shelf. Then we can check out the shelf right here. All green enclosures except this one and that one. Although that one will be gone soon, as I said, that is a mature male. But this one, I can maybe replant some plant inside, because you see, I had a bad case of mold inside, so therefore I stopped misting the enclosure and I just had this cup for water for Tarantula. And I think that took care of mold, but it also took care of the plant. Even though once I start watering the enclosure, the mold will just come back. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. But that was everything for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Also, next video will be in brand new 2022. Holy hell. Hoping that one will be better in the terms of traveling and stuff like that. But yeah, have a great time, no matter if you decide to go on some party or stay at home with your buddies or with your girlfriend, your wife, or playing games or whatever. Just enjoy yourself and have a great time. Drink something on my name, and I will see you on the Monday. Bye.